Hey all, so I just want to sit and have a talk about what I'm going to be posting here from now on. So basically, many of you know that I am ashamed of my body and have basically been trying to lose a little bit of weight. Well, I've been maintaining my weight for so long, and I figured maybe now is the time to start decreasing it a little bit. So from here on out, I'm not going to be posting very many food reviews. I've got a ton in my drafts, but I'm not going to post any for a little bit while I try to put off some of this weight. I might be doing low-calorie drink reviews and reviews that aren't full of sugar and all that, but
Nova online, yo, life in the gutter. Uncle Drew swung, left me in the stutter. Black eye glowing like some cosmic flare. High schoolers in the chat, man, I should be there. Worst week, Nova spiraling down. Large tone whispers echo in the town. House of war zone, job apps denied. Nova online, where can he hide? Pizza boxes stacking, couch gotta lean. Dust bunnies plotting like a villainous scene. No employment, just a browser of doom. Search bar judging, casting a gloom. Worst week, Nova spiraling down. Large tone whispers echo in the town. House of war zone, job apps denied. Nova online, where can he hide? Drew's left hook like a meteor strike. Woke up, day screen still alight. Every DM shade, they call me a joke. Large tone label, a heavy cloak.
Yeah, sorry, don't mind me. Don't mean to cut off that amazing song that was just playing, but I'm looking at the list here of things that we need to talk about in today's video, and my god, this list is vast. Such as, Nova's alcoholism, all the nonsense at the Pride Parade, which will then, of course, lead us into an entirely different issue, which is people finding great joy in taking pictures with the chome on the street. The last time we left off on Nova, he had just gotten exposed yet again for running a really creepy Discord server where he was letting minors run rampant. Text conversations were leaked with Nova's uncle where he called Nova a pervert. Nova then got... well, Nova admitted that those texts were real and said, he just called me a pervert! Like, he was so thrown off by this, but his uncle reads him so well. But since then, he has not brought up his uncle once, and when it comes to the creepy Discord server, well, Nova's trying to act like it never existed. He never let any minors in there. And this is despite it being proven that Nova had let a minor become mod just because of the way that he liked how they were singing in a voice chat or something. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you even be having some weird singing contest with kids on Discord? But that's Nova's life. And his life is just taking so many weird turns, I gotta be honest with y'all. Him turning 21 a few weeks back really spelled the end for this guy because he's been swearing up and down that he will not have his World of T-Shirts arc. And, well, before you knew it, Nova was getting drunk 4 days out of the first week of him being 21. Seeing this come from somebody who's been so notoriously saying that they were straight edge for the longest time is hilarious because Nova, the second he could get his hands on alcohol, gripped that shit right up. And well, you see a few pictures of it here, but really every time he's streaming are on these faceless cams of him playing video games, but you can tell he's drinking something just by him going, ew, oh my god, this tastes horrible. Like, I've always assumed that in Nova's mind, he thought alcohol was going to taste like the best tasting soda of all time. Like, wow, they've been hiding this amazing Dr. Pepper from me for 21 years, and now it's time to get my hands on it. And my god, the rude awakening he was in for it. Now, it didn't stop Nova. Like I said, he's been drinking quite a bit. But in that first TikTok I showed you, Nova says he's been trying to slim down. He's been getting too worked up about his weight. And he thought, you know what? I need some advice. And you know who I think I would go to if I needed advice on weight loss, ladies and gentlemen? Well, it's the same guy that Nova decided to go to. That would be this guy, Jay from the In-Betweeners. What?
okay, so I got myself a cameo from James Buckley. Y'all may better know him from his acting in the In-Betweeners. And hey, I asked him to help me feel more secure about my weight. So basically, he said it's easier said than done. And basically what I should do is, basically I should probably, like, eat less, exercise a little bit more, etc. But basically, that's a lot easier said than done.
Fucking Friends guy from the In-Betweeners got a cameo request from this chome saying, "Hey, In-Betweeners guy, I want to feel more confident in my own skin. Can you give me some advice on how to do so?" And he responded in my best American guy doing a British accent. "Fucking hell, lad. You look quite large. Perhaps you should stop eating so much." Nova didn't post the TikTok, by the way. No, like, if he did, we sure as shit would be watching it right now. But Nova was like, think he may have been a little too mean to old Chome here. And shout out to the guy from the In-Betweeners. What a show. So if you guys don't remember, a few weeks ago, a screenshot leaked from Nova's Discord where he was telling somebody that he owed his mom $900 for rent. And he didn't have it. He was begging people in that Discord server he had, the one with all the kids in it, to pay that rent for him. So while he was telling people all of that in his Discord and probably just trying to scam his young fans into sending him money, Nova was actually making some money, presumably off his Cameo account where dickheads are buying cameos to hear this chomo tell them, you know, happy birthday or whatever weird thing they want him to say. Nonetheless, that money did not go to his mom. Not a penny went to that woman. Every single cent went to Nintendo. Now, I say this because a few days ago over on his TikTok, Nova revealed that he had gotten the Switch 2. And if you had bills piling up and you had to pay your mom rent, and, it was either one or the other, I guess the Switch 2 is the more important option. But you might think, well, it's only like, what? Only $500 for the Switch? Maybe he gave his mom like the other $400. But no. Because all it takes is one small glance at his TikTok page to see that his money goes towards 3 different things. These electronics like the Switch 2, the copious amounts of fast food that he gets to review on stream, and also now for some reason, Pokemon cards, and a whole lot of them. And so he's ripping off his mom by not paying her the rent, and then he's ripping off other content creators because, you know, we've always talked about it before. He stole the whole Divosia and Bone Apple Teeth thing from another YouTuber named Doka Ryan. Well, now he's stolen the should I open it or should I keep it sealed thing that this one card opener does. And he does it at the beginning of every single TikTok.
It's time to play. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Let's play some more. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Let's play. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Let's play. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? It's time to play. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Let's play. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? So let's play. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Let's play. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
I feel like Nova's parents asked themselves the same question about 21 years ago, and they made the worst choice possible. Because now here you are all these years later, and Nova is just living in your house with no rent paid, not cleaning a thing, but he'll be sure to go online and point the finger at other people, like he did right here in this TikTok, where Nova says, I thought my room was bad. I'm not going to do the Nova voice the whole video, but yeah, no, he thought his room was bad, but some of the rooms in here are way worse. I don't have roaches or maggots in mine, and I can't imagine living with them. Yes, you can. You absolutely can, Nova, and you're now just trying to say this to deflect all the problems and the comments you get about how, like, shitty your room is onto other people on TikTok by going, wow, hey, other people with equally dirty rooms, at least it's not as bad as Asmongold, right? No, Nova, you can't say these type of things when pictures like this are out there of your room, and this is just something where you got up on stream, decided to leave, people screen capped this, and oh my god, look at all the trash. Let me say this right now. This is not me picking on Nova. This is not me going, everyone look at this guy's dirty room. Let's all point and laugh. This is me going, dude, you live with a single mother and you blame most of the trash in the house on her. It's a very Chris Chan thing for you to do, to go, my mom's they're a bunch of pack rats. What can I do? Well, Nova, it's your room right here. I don't think your mom's just shoveling shit into your room to get it out of the hallway. But I mean, look, things are legitimately spilling out from Nova's bedroom into the hallway, such as what looks like a bunch of trash bags and a 2023 Guinness Book of World Records. There's also a couple boxes out there, and this is just cluttering up the entranceway from Nova's room to the hallway, from the hallway to the bathroom. Big old fire hazard. And on top of all of that, well, it's the trash because there's mountains of it, but really one of the worst things about this is the black floor. Why is the floor stained black, Nova? Really? Again, you live with your mother, it's just you and her. Why can't you maybe power wash that shit? Maybe get someone to replace the carpets? You don't give a shit. You never will give a shit. All you give a shit about is, should you open it or should you keep it sealed? If you keep them sealed, take them back to Walmart or wherever you bought them from, get the money back and give it to your mom for rent. Nova then put up a really cryptically sad post yet again. Anytime bad shit happens in his life, he's used to saying the same 3 words over and over. Fuck my life. I'm sick of being labeled what I'm not, and I just want to be respected. And see, this is the beginning of the constant Nova cycle. It's him coming on TikTok and going, why is everyone such dicks? Why is everyone so mean to me? What did I do wrong? What did me, notorious internet predator Gabriel Gage, aka Nova Online, do to upset all you people? So we got this guy who was singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to minors in a Discord server and then just opened up another creepy one less than a month ago, and he is sick and tired of being labeled by the entire TikTok population as like a creep. I brought it up in last month's Nova video, but TikTok has been pushing him in the algorithm something crazy. Nova's getting like 1 million likes on some of his TikToks, and people who are simply taking videos with Nova like out at the Pride Parade are getting millions of likes themselves. All around, TikTok loves this guy. Well, that's TikTok the company, you know, they love him so much they gave him his monetization back. That's a weird story all onto itself, but Nova decided that he needed to get some love from the people, so he put on his best rainbow shirt and rainbow regalia and headed down to the Spokane Pride Parade. And he took really only this one video while he was there, but a lot of other videos started coming out. Videos and pictures of people who were just running into Nova in the streets of Spokane. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really weird seeing all these people who know Nova, know of his story, and for the most part are even writing in the descriptions and the comments that, yeah, we know this guy's a predator, but don't worry, we're secretly laughing at him too. It's like, no, you're not. You're sitting right next to him, all smiles, making him feel like, wow, thanks guys, thanks friends. So I guess I just gotta ask the question that if you know this guy is like a notorious online predator, why would you go up and just be all smiles and take a picture with him? Why wouldn't you just avoid him altogether? Hell, if you felt so strongly that you had to go up and say something to him, why not just go, hey man, stop going on Discord, it's for real. But instead, no, you got pictures like this that dropped, and fuck, right? I mean, Nova, the only thing you can really take away from this, and yes, the only thing you can take away from it is Nova's bald spot. Wow. That shit is thinning. It's thinning very quick. But it became very clear that people are doing this just for clout because maybe I'm mentioning it a bit too much, but TikTok really just fucking loves this shit. This girl put up a video of her running into Nova, and of course she's like, don't worry guys, don't worry, we know he's a creep, but we're gonna be all buddy and nuzzle shoulders with him, even though Nova doesn't want that, as you'll see in a second here. And yeah, almost 1 million likes on this video right here too. And most of the people are just calling him a predator. Well, what is this? What is going on?
I don't mind. I've been following you since we stuff reviews. Whoa, that was a long time ago. A long time ago. That was like 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Here, take my phone. I can't believe I've been known for that long. Right? I love you, man. I literally just turned 21 too.
Oh yeah.
Please don't touch me. Oh, sorry.
Really, what the fuck are we doing here? I mean, listen, you might think I'm being a little harsh, but if these people came out and said, look, we didn't know nothing about Nova, we didn't know he was a bad guy, I'd be like, alright, maybe they just saw him on TikTok and didn't know anything more. But these people are just being like, no, don't worry, he's a piece of shit. we hate him too. Oh, he's the worst, but hey, smiles. Oh god, we love your nice hair and your old videos. Oh, you're just amazing, Nova. And it's not just those two, there were other people who took pictures with Nova as well. A fair bit of them. And it was like, for the most part, yeah, they were all just like clowning on Nova the whole time. No one was like, oh my god, I'm such a huge Nova Online fan. It was like, hey guys, got a picture with that creep. I don't know. If you see one of these guys on the street, just avoid him. Maybe you don't know much about Nova, or you're not really someone who follows his story, so I'll ask you it this way. Let me pose the question a little bit differently. Say you were out at the Akron Garden Market, and Cyrax waddled up to you like, oh my god, there's some cool squashes right there. Would you be like, oh my god, Cyrax, let me take a picture with you? Like, no. Like, imagine if Daniel Larson or Jupiter rolled up. No. Now, some people would with Larson. A fair bit of people actually did with Larson. But Jupiter, no. Nova, no. Still no for Larson, still doesn't change the fact that weirdos did it. But it didn't just stop at the Pride Parade. People are finding Nova almost daily in his town, and then posting pictures on TikTok saying, oh my god, look who we found. And of course it gets pushed like crazy. I think it's just a clout chasing thing now. People are like, oh, I can get a picture with that guy and get thousands of likes. And yeah, that's true, but you'll also get thousands of people who see your true colors for being somebody who will sit there with a big smile on their face as they take a picture with someone the internet hates already for being a pedo. Now, you guys might not remember this, but a while back, Nova got some food kit, and something that was a part of it was called Uncle Sauce. And Nova loved this like drippy Uncle Sauce. He loved the texture of it. He loved the way that it just like kind of drizzled down his chin. It was his favorite shit in the world. And he figured out, oh my god, I looked in the back of my fridge and saw that the Uncle Sauce is almost about to expire. That means it's time to eat that shit on camera for everyone to see. And people told me that they made the Uncle Sauce stuff before and it didn't even look like this. And one final thing I want to bring up before we watch this video is you see Nova's like living room in the background of this video on screen here where he's singing, and we've seen his bedroom and how cluttered that is. Well, in this video you're going to get to see the fridge and the kitchen, and really for a guy who blames all this on his mom, you're not doing anything to help out at all, Nova.
It's about to expire. I can't wait any longer, so I'm gonna get it out of the fridge now. Why So Weak challenge, level 2, Uncle Sauce. And soon, we're also gonna do level 3, Auntie Oil. Pasta's boiling. Add in the Uncle Sauce. Here it is. I'm staring death in the eyes right now. I'm only gonna try one bite because I want to save some for the Auntie Oil. Just one noodle. Okay. Oh shit! Okay. Okay. That's hot. I don't know if I can do the Auntie Oil. Shit. That's hot. It was at that moment that I knew I fucked up.
He made a plate of spaghetti just to have one noodle. I know he said he was saving it for later to try the other one, but he never uploaded that TikTok. I think Nova genuinely just made that, ate one noodle, threw that bitch out, drank like a whole quart of milk, but only got one noodle down. That shit must be really, really hot, because Nova was sent over the edge by that one. And this guy's pretty good with food. And then when Nova bends down to go into the kitchen to return the milk, you get to see the clutter. Now, it's really just his whole, like, kitchen counter all filled up with things like boxes of Pop-Tarts and cereal and bags and what looks to be empty pizza boxes. And why can none of this stuff either be put inside of a cabinet or just thrown away? I'm not trying to sit here and just shit on this guy's house and be like, man, clean up your house, clean up your room, even though that's basically what I'm doing. I'm doing it because Nova will sit here and go, hey, at least my house isn't that bad. No, it is that bad, Nova. You don't get to try to project your insecurities onto other people. Well, I know what song I'm using for Too High this week. But you also don't get to sit here and say you're doing a big job cleaning up your house. You're still doing the house cleaning saga, just off stream. No, you're not. Be honest with people and stop lying. Say that you're too lazy to clean it up, because that's what's going on, yet you want people to believe that you're putting in some major effort and you just can't make a dent. Nova then felt like it was time to fish for some sympathy again, so he wrote, fuck my life, even some of my family hates me at this point, and we all know who that is. It's his dear Uncle Drew who punched him in the face not too long ago, and he hasn't liked Uncle Drew for the longest time. Them two used to be very close, so close even that Uncle Drew had a nickname for Nova, his little Spud, and him and Spud fell out around the time Trump became president. I'm gonna let you fill in the blanks why, but yeah, Uncle Drew had to come back over Nova's not too long ago and set him straight when he was freaking out. He just popped him right in the eye. Shout the fuck out, Uncle Drew, right? But at the end there, Nova says he barely has anyone to rely on. And, that's not the case. That's not the case at all. Because as I mentioned, there are a lot of weirdos out there who will love taking pictures with Nova, and even bigger weirdos who will send him care packages of his favorite snacks and cards to make him feel better.
This bag showed up at my... Damn it. Anyways, this bag showed up at my door from one of my fans, and I figured that I'd show it off. First up, I got this Lego Star Wars ship. I forgot what the name of it is. Jedi Bob's Starfighter. I'm not the biggest fan of Star Wars, but this is greatly appreciated. Also, they sent me my favorite gummy bears, Haribos. And also, they gave me a white monster. This is genuinely elite. And they also sent me a card. I'm actually going to be reading this. And once again, all these gifts are greatly appreciated. The card says, hi Nova, my name is Hayden and I've been following you on TikTok for a while, and seeing the things you have been subjected to really sucks to watch, even if some of it is your fault. I've been in bad spots and have lived in ways that are not healthy. Everyone has. But to break the cycle, things have to change. I'm not trying to stand on a pedestal or anything. I'm just trying to reach a hand out as someone who may have been able to help encourage you to live a healthier and more enjoyable life. Give me a call sometime and I'll treat you to whatever, if that sounds like something you'd want to do. I'm not some creed, by the way. I'm a healthy 26-year-old person. I hope to hear from you soon, but if not, good luck with everything, and remember that most of the people around you are not evil or out to get you, even if it may feel like it. Thank you, Hayden, for all the gifts, and I really do appreciate it.
So let me get this straight, all right? Hayden, apparently, this 26-year-old person, decided, wow, I've been seeing all this Nova content, and I don't like it. Nova, some of this stuff may be your fault. The guy even wrote that in the card, but you know what, Nova? Here's a monster, here's some gummy bears, here's a Lego kit. Like, what are you doing? What are you people doing? Really, I can't wrap my head around this. You're giving a 21-year-old man, a man who is accused of so much horrible shit, toys and snacks and cards telling you your admiration for him. This is just so pathetic. Like, why would you do this? What would make you take time out of your day to go, let me go get a nice little care package together for Nova? I know he'd really appreciate it. It's just so odd to me. But this is how some people are, I guess, man. No matter what fucked up shit people do, you can always find supporters. What a scary world we live in. Thing is, though, like anything regarding Nova and these TikToks he makes with no proof, kind of like that time he claimed to be swatted and we found out he wasn't, this could just be fake. He could be writing this himself, who knows? But let me tell you something that's 100% real. That's the rage Nova was having on Father's Day when he was drunk on stream playing Street Fighter. He was raging at the people he was fighting, he was raging at the chat, and it was all picked up live and edited together in a nice package by the Chin Universe, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who the Chin Universe is, it's one of Nova's best archive channels, and it's the same guy who runs Buse and Faker, Andy Ditch's archive channel. Shout out to the Chin Universe, go give them a subscribe, and they will be linked in the description below. What you're about to see here is a little bit of their edit from that fateful night.
No, I'm not drunk. But I just cracked open a Jack and Coke. Oh, that's actually not too bad. God damn it! Job hunt's not going the best. I've been applying for a lot of places. They should really balance this out more with more Coke. 5A270, yes, exactly. Yeah, it needs to be mixed more. Maybe if this was balanced out with a little vanilla syrup or lemon juice, that would actually be so much better. I did not say I would be playing drunk Fortnite. Oh! Alright, that's it. You're being sent to Pound Town. Hey, son of a bitch! Run in hell! Talk shit about me all you want. Bring my fucking dad into this? That's when you cross the motherfucking line, babe. Go to hell. To everyone else who's being a real fan, thank you. It means a lot to me. I just lost my cool because someone was bringing my dad into this.
And little edits like that are why you gotta go subscribe to Chin Universe, because Nova's streams are like 15 to 30 minutes of nothing but silence, and every now and again he'll scream and freak out, and then he'll go back to being quiet again. He is, as I've mentioned before, the worst live streamer of all time, and he has like a new saying he'll do at the end of every stream, and it's my favorite thing. It's how I'm gonna start ending every stream. Everyone's being dicks. And the stream ends. It never lasts more than like 30 minutes. I've been like timing these. 28 minutes, 15 seconds. 15 minutes, 35 seconds. These are record numbers in stream rage quits. 11 minutes the other night. What? 11 minutes? That's unheard of. But that's what Nova's doing. And why, ladies and gentlemen? Because chat is being dicks. Shame on you, chat, making this man not be able to stream. I don't really know why he keeps coming like back to being live every night, and this keeps happening, you know? He thinks there's going to be a different result every time he boots up his stream, but it's never. It's always the same. All this nonsense we're talking about today had to start somewhere, and it started on Nova's 21st birthday itself, when he hit the buffet and tried to defeat it. And honestly, it didn't really look like he had that much food in general. But the one thing I noticed throughout the course of this video is that Nova really likes to hide his chin when he eats. It's very leafy of him.
Can I beat the buffet on my birthday? Let's find out. Rice, bread, Caesar salad, Brazilian lemonade. Wow. Brazilian pork sausage. I think this is a bacon wrapped sausage. Chicken. Fire though. Parmesan pork. It's okay. Chicken thighs with mustard. That's delicious. Classic shrimp. Pretty good. I just tried the salad. The ranch is mid. But the vegetables are fresh and the croutons are really good.
You're such a liar. You know his mom was sitting across the table like, Gabriel, eat some of your salad and veggies. Make sure to record it so the people on TikTok don't call you names again. He's like, Mom, I don't want to eat my veggies. Gabriel, you say this every night, then you come into my room crying that everyone on TikTok's calling you an oaf again. Oh my God, fine. It's kind of mid. And then also, I know I mentioned it before, but he's hiding his chin from us, and I don't like that. Like, my favorite part of Nova's videos are his chin. His chin is what completes the video. Without his chin, these videos would be useless. And like, here he is, just taking it away from us, not letting us have full chin like we deserve. And I know I said it didn't seem like Nova ate a lot here, but for his standards, honestly, no, it didn't seem like he did. Maybe this was one last hurrah, though, because as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, or as I just straight up showed you guys, Nova made a video saying the food reviews and all that, he's cutting them down. He's not going to be doing that anymore due to the weight he's been gaining.
Hey, y'all, so I just want to sit and have a talk about what I'm going to be posting here from now on. So basically, many of you know that I am ashamed of my body and have basically been trying to lose a little bit of weight. Well, I've been maintaining my weight for so long, and I figured maybe now is the time to start decreasing it a little bit. So from here on out, I'm not going to be posting very many food reviews. I've got a ton in my drafts, but I'm not going to post any for a little bit while I try to put off some of this weight. I might be doing low-calorie drink reviews and reviews that aren't full of sugar and all that, but yeah, I'm going to try and start changing up some of the content from here on out. Like, I want to lose some of my midsection area. Like, maybe go down to at least 225. Be a little more secure about my body. It's just, losing weight is a challenge for me, at least. Because I've been like this my whole life. Well, not this heavy, but I've been carrying more in the midsection. So yeah, I'm going to be continuing the Pokemon card pack openings because I've been really enjoying those. And maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh card openings as well. Something that I think I'm going to cancel is the Mocktail series. The series within a series. And also, the create your own fast food hacks. I haven't made those videos in a long time, and I think it's time to put them to the side. I'm going to end off the mocktails, so yeah. I might bring back a once in a great while mocktail video, but yeah, who knows. Anyways, guys, expect a lot more karaoke videos, expect less food reviews, and expect more Pokemon card openings. That's all I got. Novine Universe, signing off. Wendy's came out with the brand new Takis Fuego meal. Today, we're going to be trying out all the Fuego items. We are going to start off with the Fuego fries. These things are not coated evenly, so I'm just going to shake them up a little bit. They did not put enough Fuego seasoning on these. That's better. Woo-hoo! Apparently I didn't know this, but you're supposed to shake the bag before eating them. These are really spicy and really, really good. We're not going to worry about the 1 bags of Takis they gave me. We all know what they taste like. And now it's time for the Takis grilled chicken sandwich. I'm going to be comparing this mentally with their spicy chicken sandwich. Anyways, let's give this a try. It's okay. So they've got elote spread on this and cheddar cheese sauce. It's too much cheese. I've said this before, and I'll say it once again. Cheese does not belong on chicken sandwiches. It would also be a lot better if they used a classic chicken patty instead of their spicy chicken patty. It's just a little bit too spicy for me. I don't think I'll be getting this again, but I'd gladly get the fries again. I'll be giving the chicken sandwich a 6 out of 10. I am very underwhelmed. Nova Universe, signing off.
You really are such a liar. You made that long, drawn-out video talking about how, oh, you're gonna see more karaoke and you're gonna see more Pokemon card openings, which you were definitely right about that. You hit the nail on the head with that one. You are just, you seemingly are just walking to the gas station, buying a pack of cards, coming home, opening it. There's my TikTok for the night. But when you got your hands on that new Takis chicken sandwich, you know, the one you probably weren't supposed to food review because you were supposed to cut that down, you weren't a fan of it. Weren't a fan at all. The fries he liked, but not that chicken sandwich. And look at that face. Wendy's, what the fuck have you done? Like, this is one of your greatest customers, and look at the face he now has after trying your chicken sandwich. If I ran one of these places and I knew that Nova made this face after trying my chicken sandwich, I'd be like, oh no. Boys, we really gotta fix this shit. Like, can't be making no faces at my chicken sandwich. That spells disaster. Well, that first video though really was, again, so long and drawn out just for him to be like, tired of being big, I'm gonna do something about this. And you know what? Who the hell am I to say? Because he said he's cutting back on food reviews. And it's not like he's been posting other ones other than this, right? He posted this chicken sandwich review, and that was that. He was like, alright, back to being healthy. No more Takis, no more french fries, no more spicy chicken sandwiches, no more Dr. Pepper, and sure as hell no more sweets.
We're gonna be trying this week's Crumble Cookies menu. I only got mini cookies because I don't like to waste food.
Yeah, that's the face I'm giving you right now. Are you serious? Stop. Maybe that is true. You guys seem to leave a lot of food out. Your fridge seems to be full with leftovers, possibly. Nova strikes me as the type of guy that once a meal has, like, once the box has been closed, once it goes in the fridge, you never touch it again. It's like the pit of despair. And man, what a brilliant allegory for Nova's house in general. And his life, just terrible times for Nova. He's getting drunk more often. He's only been 21 for less than a month, and this guy's been drinking quite a lot. Is he an alcoholic? No. No, not yet. But that's the sad part, not yet, because Nova has one of those very easily, like, addictive personalities. You can tell. That's why he can't stop eating the fast food and all that. I can't envision the Nova story getting any better. Every now and again, he'll allude to the fact that he wants to open up another Discord server, and that's just going to be horrible all onto itself. The fact that he hasn't been stopped from doing that shit somehow, whether it be by the police or anyone in his life, is crazy. And then, like, he's also been, like, doing some weird gaming app that kind of feels like it's gambling. I'm not sure if Nova's getting into gambling, but if he is, I can't imagine it's going to go well for him. And also, Nova, if you are, I wish you all the straw houses on Huff and Puff that you could possibly ever ask for. No mansions for you. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it with old Chome. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys like hearing the updates on Nova. We're going to start getting videos out on new, different people. I say that all the time, but we've got a video coming out on Andy Ditch soon. He's not new, but what he did sure as hell is, and it'll be one of the most grating videos you ever hear. So keep your eyes out for that. And also, as always, follow me over on Twitter at SmokeyMcC. Once again, shout out to the Chin Universe. Go check out his channel, linked in the description below. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope you have a great rest of the summer here, man. The weather's been hot, but goddamn, hopefully it cools down a little bit so you can get out there and enjoy it, and I hope all y'all do. So until the next one, I'm out of here. Stay safe, everybody.